Hola chicos, hoy es lunes, el 17 de mayo de 2021. Hoy tenemos para empezar, well, this is going to look slightly different on your guys' agenda. I'm looking at my in-person class agenda right now, but I'm going to upload a review for you guys. Here's some vocab you can review that links to a Quizlet, so you guys can keep fresh with all the words that we've been learning so far. Not all, but lots of them. If you find yourself struggling to understand the chapters, I definitely recommend you studying your Quizlet. And also, even if you're doing well, it's a good refresher. Today are palabras que hay que saber. Saber, by the way, is going to be a very big word for us today in the reading. Saber means to know. Remember, the yo form of saber is sé. Yo sé, tú sabes, el ellos usted sabe, nosotros sabemos, vosotros sabéis, and ellos saben. All right? So here, the words we have today, let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. Enfrente de. Enfrente de means in front of. Enfrente de. Voz means your voice. Prestar atención is to give attention or to pay attention. Pay attention, that's how we say it in English, right? Pay attention. Una espada is a sword. We're going to have our Capítulo 6 today. It's called el ataque, right? The attack. So I'm going to try to act it out as best for you as I can by myself, okay? Entre means between. Entre. Derecha means right, and izquierda means left. So a lot of good orientation terms. Chocar means to clash or to crash. Okay? Se defiende is to defend oneself. That's a reflexive verb again. They defend themselves. Mover is to move. And estar atrapado is to be trapped. All right, bien. All right, chicos, let's go ahead and start with our reading. So we ended up in capítulo número 5 when Antonio and Felipe were talking, and Antonio was like, no entiendo por qué Raquel me abandonó, right? Why did she abandon me? Ahora soy muy solo. All right? Then all of a sudden Felipe was like, hey, yo veo a unas piratas. And Antonio was like, preparan los cañones. This is a phrase we saw all the time, right? Preparan los cañones, prepare the cannons. But the españoles were so scared, tienen miedo, that they didn't do anything. No se mueven. And Antonio said, vamos a defender mi barco, right? We are going to defend, that's our ir a infinitive, mi barco. Our near future tense. So let's go ahead and look at Capítulo 6, el ataque. Estamos en el 19 de mayo de 1670 al sur de Cuba en el barco de Henry Morgan. And his boat is called El Perla Blanca, the White Pearl. Okay? En el barco de Henry Morgan. Remember, Raquel está con Henry Morgan ahora, and she has the clothes, la ropa de un pirata, right? Because there can't be women aboard. No se permite mujeres due to the code, el código de los piratas. All right? So she's dressed as a pirate. No one knows that she's una mujer excepto Henry Morgan. All right? Vale. A Raquel le gusta estar en el barco. Le gusta ser pirata. This is a really good example for us, by the way, of estar and ser. Both of them mean to be. She likes to be in the boat location, and she likes to be a pirate. Description. Le gusta la chaqueta de pirata y le gusta su nombre, Santiago. Santiago, see? That's her fake name. Los piratas no saben, that's saber, to know, que Santiago, Raquel, es una mujer. Santiago mira el mar Caribe y ve un barco español, el barco de Antonio. Le grita a Henry en una voz femenina: Capitán Morgan, un barco español está... too far. Está enfrente del Perla Blanca. Remember, frente means in front. Los piratas miran, they look at, curiosamente a Santiago. Porque Santiago tiene una voz femenina. She has a feminine voice. Pero es un pirata. Tiene zapatos femeninos y pies, feet, muy pequeños también. Ellos piensan que es un hombre femenino. Todos los piratas miran a Santiago y no miran el barco español. Okay, so they're looking at, remember, mirar means to look at, ver means to see. So they're looking at Santiago y no miran, do not look at el barco español. Henry les grita: ¿Por qué miran al pirata y no prestan atención al barco? ¡Rápido! ¡Prepárense para atacar! ¿Sí? Henry quiere atacar el barco de Henry Morgan. De Antonio Medina. Quiere robar la plata, the silver. Su plan es causar pánico con los cañones y después robar la plata. Henry les grita a los piratas: ¡Preparan los cañones! Los piratas preparan los cañones y apuntan, they point them, con los cañones al barco de Antonio. Una pirata apunta un cañón al aire y ¡boom! Una explosión en el agua. Todos tienen miedo. Right, they're biting their nails. Pero no preparan sus cañones. Ellos gritan y corren por el barco. Hay pánico. ¿Y qué hacen el barco? Los piratas ven que hay pánico al borde del barco y se ríen. They laugh, ¿sí? Los piratas piensan que los españoles son muy cómicos. Ja, ja, ja. El Perla Blanca va hacia el barco de Antonio. Los piratas se preparan para abordar el barco de Antonio. Henry les grita a los piratas: ¡Rápido! ¡Aborden el barco! ¡Ataquen a los españoles! Remember, abordar means to board, right? So now they're boarding the ship of the españoles, of Antonio Medina y Felipe. Los piratas aborden el barco. Atacan a los españoles con espadas y pistolas. ¡Piu, piu! Hay pánico entre los españoles. Los españoles tienen miedo, right? They're scared. Pero Antonio, no tiene miedo. Con su espada en la mano, Antonio ataca a Henry. Le ataca a la cabeza. La cabeza, ¿sí? Henry responde con su espada y ¡clan! La espada de Antonio choca con la espada de Henry. Remember, choca means crash. Choca con la espada de Henry. Antonio ataca a Henry en el brazo derecho. El brazo derecho. Your right arm. Pero Henry se defiende. He defends himself. That's our reflexive verb there. Se defiende. ¡Clan! ¡Clan! Las espadas chocan otra vez. Antonio continúa atacando a Henry, pero Henry se defiende como un experto. Antonio está frustrado. porque Henry es un pirata talentoso. Henry va a la derecha y Antonio va a la izquierda. Henry va a la izquierda y Antonio va a la derecha. Las espadas chocan mucho. Clan, 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 clan. Antonio le dice, tú eres un pirata excelente. Henry le dice, qué bueno que observes que yo soy un pirata excelente. Antonio le dice, tú eres muy arrogante. Remember, tú eres means you are. Antonio le dice, gracias. ¿Quién eres tú? Me llamo Antonio Medina. Henry le dice, Antonio Medina, es un nombre familiar. Tú eres el hombre que sabe, that knows, mucho de la isla secreta. Antonio le dice, ¿Isla secreta? No existe. Is he lying? Sí, he's a mentiroso. He's a liar. Mentiroso. Isla secreta no existe. Henry knows better, right? He says, ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está la isla secreta? Antonio le dice, yo no sé, I do not know, nada. Yo no sé nada de un mapa secreto. Now you might be thinking at home, he's saying I do not know nothing. That's a double negative. In Spanish, double negatives don't cancel each other out like they do in English. It's just reemphasizing that you don't know anything. So no sé nada means I know nothing. No sé nada de un mapa secreto. Antonio comete un error. Es un error serio. Antonio menciona el mapa y Henry le escucha muy bien. Muy curioso y interesado. Henry se ríe, ja, 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 y le responde, yo no pregunté nada. I did not ask. That's a AR verb in the preterite tense. I did not ask nada de un mapa. Te pregunté, again, I asked you, DOP, I asked you de la isla. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Antonio le dice, yo no sé. Yo no sé, I do not know. Antonio le dice, or sorry, Henry le dice, sí, lo sabes. Habla, ¿dónde está? Antonio está furioso y violentamente ataca a Henry. Yeah. I gave up his secret. Henry asks, ¿Dónde está? Antonio says no sé, and he says, sí, lo sabes, right? You just told me. Comete un error serio. So Antonio, muy frustrado, ataca violentamente a Henry. Henry se defiende y las espadas chocan. Clan, 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 clan. Antonio ataca a Henry furiosamente y Henry no puede moverse. Remember, this is from our verb poder, which means to be able to. So he cannot move. And it's reflexive. So it's saying like he cannot move himself. No puede moverse. Está atrapado. He's trapped. Es obvio que está entre la espada y la pared. So it tells us here what that means. That means he's between the espada, the sword, and the wall. Okay, kind of like how we say you're between a rock and a hard place. You can't really do anything. Antonio le pone la espada en el cuello a Henry, el cuello. Antonio está muy contento, ¿sí? Henry conserva la calma, pero no tiene un buen plan para escapar. El fin, okay? Well, not of the book, just of the chapter. So, key points, chicos. Henry, el pirata, is on board his barco. He's sailing with Raquel, who's pretending to be Santiago. Then Raquel says, Mira, Henry, hay un barco español. Henry says, okay, vamos a abordar el barco. We're going to board the boat. Then they board the boat, and los españoles tienen miedo, right? They're so scared. Tener miedo. And then Antonio says, yo no tengo miedo. And he takes his espada en la mano and he starts atacando a los piratas, but especialmente ataca a Henry Morgan, el pirata cruel y agresivo. Then they start having a dialogue while they're fighting, which I think is humorous. Who has a dialogue when they're in the middle of a sword fight? Unless you're those people in Princess Bride, okay? Anyway, they start having a dialogue, and Henry starts asking Antonio about the Isla Secreta y el mapa. And Antonio, well, actually, he starts asking him about the Isla Secreta. Antonio said, I don't know anything. No sé nada del mapa. I don't know anything of a map. And Henry said, oh, no te pregunté del mapa, right? I did not ask you about a map. So now Henry knows Antonio knows something about a map. Antonio says, no sé nada. I don't know anything. And Henry says, sí, lo sabes. Yes, you do know. So they atacar más y más y más. And at the end, Antonio has the upper hand, right? Antonio tiene la espalda al cuello de Henry. Y Henry no tiene un buen plan para escapar. Henry does not have a good plan to escape. All right, chicos, go ahead and write me that summary and those 3 infinitive statements. Remember, if you're going to write in the near future, you would say, for example, Raquel va a, what are we going to say? Robar la plata, right? She is going to rob the silver. We have to conjugate ir here. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Have an A, and then an infinitive. All right, I've been talking enough to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for capítulo número 7 to see what's going to happen with Henry, Antonio, Raquel, Felipe, y Carlos. Adiós, chicos, y hasta mañana.